this is your instructor Joy. So this is the passage that we're going to work in today. This was a little excerpt at the beginning of the Bach Chaconne. There was a subscriber's request. Thank you for sharing my videos, sending me nice questions and donations, and subscribing. We're going to talk about how to play chords. So this one, Chaconne, a very famous, very beloved piece, starts with chords. Chords are the one that made more than 2 notes. Sometimes we play just 2 notes, 3, or even sometimes 4. So in general, when you play chords, when there's just 2 strings, you can just simply play at the same time. But let's say if you have to play 3 notes, then we would break 2 and 2 string again. So if we're playing D string, an A string, and E string, we would play D and A string, and then A and E. Like that, like that. Or if we play 4 strings or 4 notes, we would break 2 and 2. Like say G, D, A, A and E. Then we would play G and D string first, and then A and E. Yeah? Like that. As you can see, when you break the note like this, this one, upper one, gets played a little later, a little behind, which is normally okay when you're playing other pieces. But when you're playing Bach solo sonatas and partitas, like this case, it's not always acceptable because you're the only one playing. There's no other accompaniment or no other musicians playing, and you are the only one who carries on the musical lines, the melodies. In this case, the beginning start. So as you notice, I'm not breaking, but I'm rather playing at the same time. Also here, I have no choice but to break, because there's no way that I can play all 4 strings at once. But what I do is get off on G string really fast, like this, almost. The reason being is because the melody is the upper line. So those are the melody lines. So I make sure that melodies get played loudly and in time. So even though I am breaking a little unusual chords playing by playing all 3 or 4 almost at the same time, in this case, in order to bring the melody out, you have to do that. So there's a couple of techniques involved. Of course, you want to make it left hand in tune, but without left hand, you might want to see if you can just do a little chords playing. It has to do with a little speed of your bow, and then controlling the weight of your bow, because it's constantly changing. The beginning of this, like that. So here you can do 2 ways. They're both okay. The first one is just you get off on G and D, play very shortly, and get on A and E, D string quickly, like this. In this case, what you're doing is with your wrist, slightly like that. Yeah, and just like when you play martelli or staccato, in this case the same idea, we do a little accent at the beginning. and it's the same idea. You can do the same bow stroke here. So make sure your bow is on the string. Using index finger, give a little accent at the beginning and move your bow really quickly and then slow down. Yeah? Make sure the beginning is really heavy with index finger and then really fast bow speed and it slows down. Yeah? That's one way of doing it. If you're a little more used to playing chords, you might want to try to play all 3 strings at the same time, which works also like that. It may sound similar, but a bit different. So the way you do it is you place this bow in the middle string, in this case D, and then using your index finger again, give a little weight. So you see there's a little arch on your string, in your bridge here. So by placing your bow in the right spot, you're trying to reach all 3 strings. So you might want to exercise that one. In this case, you cannot bring the bow too closer to the bridge because the strings are very inflexible. When you go a little away, the strings are very flexible. So you have to find the bow spot that allows for a string to be flexible. Therefore, you can reach all 3 strings at the same time. Very important one, whether you're breaking it or you're playing all at once. Make sure you don't press your bow too much. Common mistakes that I see in general chords playing is we're so busy playing left hand and in tune and the coordination of your right arm, we forget to allow the violin to resonate. So make sure release your bow weight so that your violin can sing for you. Yeah? So if you want, you can practice a couple of times. Or, yeah? And then get used to this nice resonant sound so that you become more demanding from your playing. Yeah? I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.